City of mine, how I love the city of mine. It never gets me down. City of mine, how I love the city of mine. It never gets me down, yeah.
I was born in the city, I was raised on its edges. My pop worked his life when it's complex. I found love in its center. If I could live here forever, think it'd be for the better. I love the weather, even though it's fog 24/7. I love the people, this is city. I met all my best friends, and I wanna thank every brick. I wanna thank every entrance to every building that I step in this city of mine. I owe you most my best moments in life. See, I fell in love for the first time in Golden Gate Park. I saw my first rap show at Great American Hall. I used to beg my homies for a ride across the bridge to goof off and spend the whole damn day doing whatever we want. Keith drove us down to Ice Place while we'd roll up a blunt, and me and Jack would get stoney, walk around and get lost. Don't think I'll ever truly pay back all I was lucky to get just by walking through the city. No, I'm a small part of this.
City of mine, how I love this city of mine. It never gets me down. City of mine, how I love this city of mine. It never gets me down.
I never really had a place to call my own, so I travel and I roam till I find that. But I'm full of adventure, so I wander and I venture, and it's safe to say that really I don't mind that. I book a flight to try to figure where my mind's at, a spot where I don't spend no money, just some time at. I mix and mingle with the people till I learn a little. I brought some weed and baby, maybe we could burn a little. She said you're funny, I said no, I'm Xavier, then I left. Sun shining, birds chirping, let me take a breath. I'm headed to the city where my chance to make it best. Where people like to give a little, then you take the rest. I'm hoping one day maybe I can find a place to rest. I fell in love with life and wonder where it take me next. I like the hustle and bustle, I fell in love with the fashion. I feel the pulse of the city, it's moving me like a passion, and it's mine.
How I love this city of mine. It never gets me down. City of mine. How I love this city of mine. It never gets me down. Me and my hometown, baby, we go way back. All the situations, circumstances, still we don't mind. Steady going on, I dance around the street lights. Hey, I know every street sign, hanging around the block like if you are my friend, then you are welcome any moment. Yeah. City of mine, how I love this city of mine. It never gets me down. City of mine, how I love this city of mine. It never gets me down.
Good morning. Hello, everyone. How is your day going? Welcome to the freaking weekend. Oh, my goodness. After last week, like, not bad week. It was a good week, but, man, I needed this to come. And the best part is Monday is a holiday. That's just when you just walk around the house and holler at stuff. Gang, if you're new around here, welcome. Everyone in the bottom will say hello to you, tell you what's up. Just let us know that you're new. If you're watching this on replay, let us know. If you happen to come back later and so you missed a question or you think of a question after the fact, you can always drop it down in the comments because I do come back and I will answer those questions. So what's happening? Today, what I wanted to talk to you folks about is the mid-year reset. The funny thing is, I forgot to change the thumbnail. I made the thumbnail and I didn't change it, but I'll change it later. Anyway, the mid-year reset. I'm going to tell you some conflicting info about the mid-year reset. But I understand that many people need that, right? So, oh, cool. Tommy says it's a bank holiday as well. So before we dive into that, let's say hello to the family. Got to say what's up to Jim here. Jim, Smart. See, guys, in Honolulu, we have horrendous parking. So when you want to go to some stuff, sometimes you'll go and park the car and then have somebody take you back home and then drop you back off at the event. Then you just use your car to go home because our parking is stupid. I don't know how we have so many cars on the island, but we do. And then we got Kova the technician. Aloha. Welcome to the show. And then you got Tony here hiding as the League Fight Club show. Good ups. And then Keels, we are ready to tackle your issue. If you want to talk about it, you can wait for class, or if you want, you could always dial in and I'll help you. We'll get it figured out. And then Tommy is here. Big ups to Tommy. And then Rob is here. Oh, Rob, thank you so much for dropping that info. Gang, we do have class today. If you want to come and kick it, it's going to be a good class today. This is what Rob is speaking on. The Drop Squad class, you just go to the Buy Me a Coffee page, click on the class thingy, and purchase a class and come and kick it, or become a member and come and kick it every week. It's fun. We have a good time, and it's amazeballs. Hey, welcome from Scotland. Good to see you here, Callum. I appreciate you, brother. All I can say in Scottish is Glenmoyne or Lefroy or Albalor. I got a bunch, but it's not actual words. It's just names of whiskey. So there's that. Oh, my friend, I call my friend Glasshole, if that's any consolation. That's super funny. All right, gang. So we're going to talk briefly today about the mid-year reset. Let me do one thing that I forgot, man. Today is like, boom. I started out good. I was hanging out with Kat. I was busy watching her Notion class and having fun, making fun of people over there, Brother Matt and Patrick and that. And then I did my early morning routine, make sure that there's no straggling hair sticking out. I'm doing thumbnail shoots today, which is awesome. Like literally one of the funnest things to do. I'm lucky. My friend John, who often crashes the party, him and his wife, they have a little studio next door. And so I get to do my thumbnail shots today, and it's fun. Like, it really helps me out. Then I don't have to, chase myself around. All right, cool. Let me hit the button. First, I learned how to spell. Pow. Man, it's actually hot in my office today. What the hang is going on? Hey, Kat. There you go. Good class today, Kat. And, yeah, we were having fun making fun of Kat and her context, latex. It's just tech. I don't know why, because it's spelled T-E-X, but it's just tech. So we say latex and latex. Both of those are good. And then we say contact. But, yeah, I really don't know how Dutch people turned the EX into CH, but that's the rule. Okay, now Tony wants to be Tony. Dude, you got to pick one. That's super funny. Jake, what it do, Jake? Good to see you here. Nice. Jake, why do you have a Hot Wheels car in your hand, by the way? Anyway, so, gang, we're going to talk a little bit about the mid-year reset because basically the cool thing about Memorial Day is, after you have some time, if you have a veteran in your family and you go to do the service and things like that, one of the things that comes to mind, though, of course, is the fragility of life. Here in Hawaii, we do something called the Toro Nagashi, which is a lantern lighting festival. So we make these little boats about yo big, and it has a paper lantern in the middle. And then you write your messages to your loved one, and then you place it in the ocean when the priestess, she's normally, she has a prayer for everyone. Everyone says their special messages to their family. They drop their boats in the ocean, and they slowly start to float out. You've seen other renditions of this where people will do paper kites. They'll light a lantern inside of a kite, and they'll let it go, and it goes in the air. In Hawaii, we try not to do that because we have greenery, which would catch fire, and then we'll look like California, and we don't want to do that. So it's kind of dangerous, too, because you never know where that thing can go. Sometimes those things stay embered and fly for miles. I mean, stupid amount of miles. Let me see. Do I have? I'm gonna see. I'll put up a picture just to show you guys. It's pretty fun. Event, like, you go out early in the day, you go to the park, you start building your lanterns, and then what me and my buddy do is we don like a half scuba gear, like, just up to the waist, and then we'll walk out pretty far into the ocean till the ocean's like right about our necks, but you spend like an hour holding the camera above your head. I normally rest my camera on my head and then we wait out, and then once the lanterns start coming, we start taking the photos. So pretty cool stuff that you can do. And it's a nice event. But one of the things that it does for me is it reminds me that we should sort of be more mindful of what we're doing. You know what I mean? And like, keep track of where you're going. Keep track of your message. Keep track of the type of things that you should be paying attention to, and take that time for yourself to basically do a reset. That is the best way I can think of it. So let me see. I got some photos in here. Photo stream. Bum, bum, bum. What's up, Luis? Good to see you here, brother. Bum, bum, bum. And scrolly, scrolly, scrolly. Scrolly, scrolly. Here we go. No, wrong picture. Why are you dumb, Doc? I can't read. That's the problem. Man, it is hot. It is super hot. That's all I'm saying. I guess summertime is upon us. That's the best way to think of it, is summertime is upon us. All right, here we go. I found it. There. That's what it looks like. It's just amazing. This is my buddy Robert. He and I used to work together at the Apple store. And so, he's part of our crew. We just go out there and we shoot. But you can just see it's really gorgeous. And from normally our vantage point, which is standing in the water and like looking back, you can just see the incredible. So these are where everyone's stacking the boats to get them ready to go. Some people who can't make it down to the ocean, we have volunteers that will help put your boat into the ocean for you. The reason why you see kanji on this one is it's a Japanese tradition, but Hawaii is very well versed in Japanese traditions. And this is sometimes at the end, the surfers will paddle out to go get them all, or other guys in the boat. That dude right there in the water with that hat, that would be one Doc Rock. I'm standing right there. That is me standing in the water like a dummy with a $3,000 camera and a $2,000 lens. Let me stand in the ocean and take pictures. But it's a pretty incredible thing. This is the high priestess from the temple that comes out, and she says the prayers before the surfers go out and get them. But it's a really neat event, and of course we weren't able to do it last year. I don't think we're going to be able to do it again this year, but it is one of those things that reminds me when I come back. Like, one of the first things I do when I come back from the event, besides dry off and drink like chicken soup so I don't get sick and be in a blanket because I'm still shivering from standing in cold water for like 2 hours, is basically take some time and sort of reposition the goals for the year, or where you think you're going, or whatever. Now, the reason why I said that this is conflicting, James will know, because I'm sure James has been to the event or watched it on TV. We televise it for the people that come out. It's a pretty fun thing. Yes, Kat is true. Stepping back and taking a look at the big picture, 100%. And she's saying hello to Humphreys. Keely's going to slap me. Hey, Homesick Mac, good to see you here. Good to see you here. Luis is in Hollywood, Florida, Tommy. What's up, Jake? There you go. And then we got Mulane TV. Good to see you here. Thank you, Luis, for being here. No, I don't have any broken phones for you to fix. Yeah, it's kind of junk that it's not there. Oh, you do? Oh, he supplies the internet and Wi-Fi for the crew. Oh, so the next time I'm down there trying to send pictures directly to Flickr, I'll hit you up for the hotspot thing. I'm joking. Hey, 76 South, good to see you here. So basically, whether this is a normal practice for you or not, it's a good time. Sorry, sometimes my wheel on my chair gets stuck in a rut between my slatted floors. It drives me crazy because I feel like I'm sliding backwards. You're gonna just take a moment, like think about where you're going on your mission. How are you doing? Take a check of what you were expecting to do and start to move forward from there. I am doing well, I think. I had no idea in January when I set my goals for the year that I would end up in February working at Ecamm and basically streaming almost 7 days a week. I'm off on Sunday. That's crazy to me. Like, that is beyond crazy. I had no freaking clue. We were just getting done with Vlogmas and doing our thing. Man, all the Canadians are showing up today. What's up, Brock? So I had no idea, man, like none whatsoever, that completely changed where I thought we were going. But, you know, in theory, it's definitely for the better. I won't say it's for the worse at all. That would be silly. And as far as the personal goals and stuff like that, I think we're doing okay. You know, I'm a weirdo. I'm a Virgo. I'm kind of sort of never satisfied. I always want to do more. But yeah, I'm pretty stoked so far about what's happening this year. It could always be better. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So see, James, that's right. They just come to kick it because they can't fly out here. But, you know, that's what it is, right? Hey, Sil, I know you guys are having a fantastic year because every time I talk to you, you're giggling, which is awesome. I think that's the most fun part about what we're doing here as a crew. I think the most fun part is watching each other grow, egging each other on. You know, we do a lot of fun picking on each other and whatnot, but it's all in the effort of watching each other grow. Like, Rob has been just cranking out videos like it's cool. Alec, one of the newest members to the family, Alec is dropping some amazing videos in the last couple of days. I don't know if you guys had a chance to see this. Let me see if I can catch up his channel real quick. Alec did a just bang up job on this video about using the headless display adapter in order for you to do better with your screen sharing when you're stuck with like a single screen. I was like, bruh, that's genius. That is genius. I didn't realize that shorts show up in your history. That's funny. I didn't know that. There you go. Boom. First of all, you got to give him props on the lovely backdrop, right? Right? He's instantly, you know, LGL fam with the dope backdrop because we all seem to be pretty good at that. You got to give him props on the amazing smile and haircut, of course. You know, Doc's a big fan. But he had a really cool video about picking up a headless adapter. That's what they call it when we use them for servers. And, you know, basically all of these were from here forward. Every one of these videos was in the last week. Like, he's just dropping amazing content. Like, super, super amazing. I don't know if he's here in the chat yet, but I mean, I'm sure he's going to grow his channel really good if he keeps banging out like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is good stuff. How to use Ecamm Live in your Stream Deck. This is the second monitor hack, this first video here. He did a live stream talking about his first week on YouTube. I'm like, bruh, if you come out of the gate swinging with like 6 videos, yeah, you're doing well. So you're doing well. So there was basically 2 streams and I guess 4 published videos. But yeah, amazing stuff, Alec. Super proud of you, brother. And welcome to the family, because now You're one of us. That's not how the song goes. Let me check on you guys. Most definitely, anyone looking to get their merch game on, see this lovely lady right here, please hit up Miss Sylvia Nixon, because look, I'm still wearing my Vlogmas shirt. People like, dude, it ain't Christmas. I'm like, but this joint is comfortable and it's purple. So kiss my yays. I love it. What's up, Wayne? Good to see you here, boss man. Yes, Miss Sil, pushing each other forward. That has been the bomb. 76 South is over here drinking his coffee. He said, not a planner, but I know that planning will help me this year launch my podcast. Bruh, yes, let's do it. Let's do it. Let us know what you need for podcast help. We know lots of folks in the industry. We can get you started and get you going. There you go, Mr. Camera Junkie. You definitely should do that. Everybody loves what you're doing so far, brother. So you should definitely do your press and sew game. Just get it twisted, bro. Get it twisted. It look good. Yeah, his thumbnails look good too. Good call, Luis. His thumbnails look amazing. Absolutely. So I think I am almost where I want to be. I don't feel that I published as many videos as I wanted to, but that's because just me. Like, I can't even blame it on anything. Like, yeah, I decided to take the position at Ecamm, and I knew that was going to slow my personal production down until I was able to get up to speed. It took me roughly about 2 months to get back into the flow. I did set this is crazy. This is crazy for me personally. I did set the intention in the beginning of January that I did want to go basically full-time creator. And it was amazing to me that when the Ecamm thing came along, I didn't see that as a step away from it, because although it is a gig, my job there is creating. So it's kind of a full-time creator, which is funny. Like, it just lined itself up, right? Literally, my primary position is to be a creator for Ecamm. The demos on Friday, the Feature Friday videos, the daily streams inside the group, the beta streams, backfilling for Ken and Glenn. And we still got a lot more to come. Like, we're just getting twisted. And then I guess the other part that was crazy to me is stepping away from my maker business. Like, I had no idea that's what the picture would be like. I set the intention, but I was also willing to let the journey take me. I don't know if that makes any sense. If it makes sense to me, to you, explain it to me, because it still don't make sense to me, but I kind of understand it, but I don't. Like, I set the intention, I knew where I was headed, but I wasn't sure how I was going to get there. And then so, you know what I say to you guys all the time, right? When you say something crazy to yourself, good, bad, or indifferent, you say something good to yourself, something bad to yourself, or something slightly indifferent to yourself, you will start to do things that effecate where you're going, right? So if you say to yourself, I'm not ready, you keep doing stuff to not be ready. If you say to yourself, no one will listen to me, you keep doing stuff to ensure that no one will listen to you. After Vlogmas, we were high. Like, it's the first, week in January, the entire group was high. We were high on the freaking hog, right? And all of this energy was going. We was like mad captured up. Second week, Strick says, hey, don't lose the momentum. And I'm like, yeah, I'm trying not to. And he's like, well, hurry up and start your membership. And I was like, what? And he's like, yeah, if you don't start, then I'll be pissed at you. So Strick yelled at me, boom, buy me a coffee pops up. We have our party every weekend since like the second week of January. Then February rolls along, Ecamm pops in. then the end of March rolls along, and I end up selling my business. This is crazy. That's crazy. Just from a couple sessions hanging out with you on the weekends, talking to Rob and Joel and Kat and Sammy and Glenessa and Sylvia and Andrew and, like, you know, Tommy when he decides to come and play songs for us at the end, David Hunt, like Keely. Yeah, it's like just a fantastic mission. So in the process of class time, you guys helped me realize that in order to be the best at what I wanted to do, I couldn't do all the things. There's some old proverb, I don't know how to say it offhand, but it had to do with sticking the hand in the rabbit hole and then trying to get all the rabbits and can't get your hand back out. I guess there's a cookie jar parable that matches that, and so forth, so on, and etc. And it was like, it just came to me. It just came to me. Like, we had this crazy idea for Ecamm Promotion to go and print like 4,000 shirts. And I just remember us talking to Sylvia and Andrew, and they're saying, yeah. And then they called me. I was at Costco in the parking lot, and she was like, yo, this is it. And I was like, yeah. That was the moment where I got the message in the back of my head that was like, I came from the wood shop. I drove to Costco. I was in the Costco parking lot. I had like a 20-minute conversation with Sil, and that was the moment when I decided I had to 86 the business so that I can go all in. Because, of course, it wasn't all me. That was them. They put the work together. They put the church together. But when she called me and said, like, this is the time, brother, let's do this, that inspired me to know that there was a difference being made. You know, there was a difference being made in coaching folks and trying to get people where they want to go. And, you know, we rising tides, bro. We catch all the boats. You know what I'm saying? So that moment in time right there, just like, yeah, it's time to do it. So literally I came home and I was like, yo, I'm putting up the business for sale. I'm going to do this YouTube thing full bless. That was crazy, bro. That was crazy. That was like 2-3 days after I started at Ecamm. And then I put the thing in motion. I'm like, I'm going to give myself 6 months to wrap up some stuff and then sell the business. People, I want you to hear me closely when I say this. I set that intention like the 17th, 18th of February. I can look at my calendar and tell you the exact day, but just stick with me. I made the executive decision to just 86 that, like, that day. I spoke it out publicly to Karen that Monday. This was a Friday when Sil and I talked. I put it out Monday that I was going to get rid of the business. And when I tell you that my lucky number is 8, I BS you not. Day 8, my friend comes by and he's like, you know what? I think I want to buy it off you. And I was like, are you sure? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, cool. So we started talking. It took roughly 3 weeks to do all of the particulars and stuff. And then, so basically less than a month after I set that intention to get rid of the business, end of March 30th or 31st, whatever the heck it is. 30 days has November, April, June, and November. February's kind of fun. All the rest have 31, 31st. Yeah, I still do that. Do you guys do that? Do you use the knuckle trick or the rhyme trick? I do them both as I'm moving my hands. Never mind. I just want to know if anybody does that trick. And yeah, so end of March, boom, April 1st, April Fool's Day, I was like, I am a creator. And you can buy that shirt, docrock.com/merch or PrestonSoul.com/docrock. You can buy that shirt. I am a creator. 100%. Thank you, Jake. Knuckles, baby. That is the one. I don't know why. Dude, at our age, we should just know, but it's so much easier to do the thing, you know? Hey, okay, cool. Man, I'm getting emotional over here because of Sylvia. Every time I talk to Sylvia, one of us ends up laughing and the other one ends up crying. I ain't talking to you no more, Sylvia. All right, let's see. Let's see where we at. Always gives good advice. I should have listened to him regarding capture cards. They can cause major issues in eCam live streams during the Switcher and the Elgato Stream Deck. Crazy. There you go. Wearing that new Preston Soul merch. That's what it is. Yes. Actually, I have a half-eaten cart because I was waiting for something. Somebody just made shirts, and I put it in the cart, and then my cart is sitting over there. I got to go finish what I was doing. Just watched Cat Mulvihill stream about Notion. Yes. Oh, actually, yes. 76 South. Go to Cat Mulvihill's channel. Rob, if you can, or Mr. Camera Junkie, one of you guys, please put Cat's link in the chat. Go check out her channel. Start 4 weeks ago, and then move yourself forward. And she will get your planning together, and it's going to really help your podcast. So, yes, definitely go and check out Kat's channel. I'm there on Saturday while I'm getting ready, and I may or may not be in the shower listening to you guys, but hey, it's what it is. It is my perception that you create more than anyone else I'm subscribed to. Well, that means it works. Thank you, Jake. And I appreciate you for showing up all the time. It's like you, Rob, and Kevin are like always here. Sammy too, Mr. Camera Junkie. You guys like always come to like everything. So we really, really appreciate that. Kat says, I have a similar experience. I'm doing some part-time work for a nonprofit on a cool project. It slowed me in some ways, but it's a marathon, not a sprint. But see, it didn't, Kat. It in your head it slowed you, but to us, you moved forward because now you're live every weekend, like doing a deep dive live, not just pass through live, not just full ass comedy with India and Keely and Kali. Like you're coming through and you are dropping like major sauce. Like, so Kat, you actually stepped up. You're doing a different creator, but the amount is more, right? You did the Costco run. I don't know if they have Costco in Canada, maybe BJ's or something else, but you did the Costco run. So like, instead of getting the drink that's this size, Cat Mulvihill video live stream, now you're doing the Costco size, right? You know what I mean? There you go. So don't drink this, by the way. And Rich is almost half empty. Yeah, where is Rich? I didn't see him yet. Anyway. Yes, it's a fantastic conversation. Oh, yes, Jake, it's good, man. It's really, really good. Cat is... Sammy, come on, son. You can't say that, fam. I'm going to cry now. Yes, class is a blast. Class is an absolute blast. We have so much fun. Hey, you know what? Me too, Sylvia. I appreciate you guys. This is great. Thank you, Sammy. Thank you, bro. Hey, what you put out in the world, most of the time comes back. 100%. 100%. Another man right here that fits my theory for YouTube success: bald, bearded, bespectacled. If you can pull those three off, you just automatically dope. Sammy, time for a haircut. Rob, time for a beard. I don't think Rob can grow a beard. Like that one little hair just might come out. Devin is the man. Devin, a.k.a. Bro Man, just shows up real quick and then digs out. We never know where Devin's at. We seen him on camera one time this year. And then James, what's up, fam? Good to see you here. Yeah, man, Sammy's, dude, you're on a mission, bro. I don't know how you do it. Okay, Kat says they got Costco. That's cool. And there you go. Thank you, sir. See, Rob, I knew it. He couldn't grow the beard. 76 South, now you just called me out and put me in the corner. I am horrible at this, but this is my goal for the year. This is the mid-year reset. My thing is to get more micro content put out. I've been making some things, playing around, and I made a video. I kind of liked it, but then I didn't like it, so I wanted to start over and do it again. And let me see if I downloaded it. But yeah, that is my goal for this year. I'm diving all in with Descript and this other app that we talked about in class last week called Type Studio. It's similar to Descript. Where the heck did I put that video? Why do you hide things from yourself, dummy? Here we go. Okay, let me see. But that one's not the right size, or is it? Nope, that's not the right one. You know what? I think I can go to Type Studio and download it again. I'll do that real quick because I'm with you, 76 South. I think one of the biggest things for me this year is definitely more in the micro content, because I think it helps. Honestly, it helps. Well, especially from like a podcast sake, because there isn't always a visual to it, if you will, right? So being able to do that and spit out the content and use it as a way to lead back. I think another thing I would like to get more into is doing a little bit more with my IG Live, from the point of just, I don't know how to describe it. Let's see, export this video real quick. And it's going to take a minute. Doing more with IG Live as a way of not waiting for a whole live stream, just to either tell you what's coming up, or sometimes I just get something in the mail and I don't have time to do a full review, but I just want to like open it and show people or explain them, yeah, this is a good look or not a good look. One of the things that I definitely have been working on is doing more micro content. And it's funny because I tell you guys this all the time, but I am still a perfectionist. I'm a Virgo, dude. It's built in. And it's so hard to shake that. Like, bruh. Okay, prime example, Mr. South. Prime example. Yesterday on Ecamm channel, I posted a video about its Feature Friday video and was talking about the using widget overlays, aka web widget, aka browser sources, in order to add that, certain je ne sais quoi to your show, right? I don't know, mine is missing at the moment. Why is it missing? Why is it missing? Where is it at? You just reminded me to, oh, here it is. Turn it on. You got a song about it? Want to hear it? Here it goes. Boom. Okay, so I'll turn it on. So we're talking about using web widgets and things of that nature, right? And when I shot that video, the amount of profanity that was coming out of my head because I just couldn't get stuff to come out, like I was going crazy. And even after I edited it, I was thinking, bruh, I don't like this video. This video is rubbish. It's not me. Blah, 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 right? I just said, you know what? I got to get it out. I'm going to just have to take it, unperfect it. Worst case scenario, I can fix it, do it again. So I put it on the channel, put the stuff in. Katie gets ready to publish it. That's the marketing manager, Ecamm. She checks it. She's like, this video is great. I'm like, huh? Sammy sends me a message. Hey, James. Yo, hey, see? Boom. Good thing I turned it on. See what you did, Mr. South? You made me remember to why are you in my face? Thank you, James. I appreciate you for the coffee. Anyway, back at the ranch. It was funny that I was like mad. I'm in my head because sometimes we're our own worst, like Simon. I was Simoning myself. That's rubbish. I can't believe you come here to American Idol with this kind of trash. I was super angry, not loving the video, and then it goes out. I think Rob was like, great video. Sammy was like, great video. A bunch of other people were like, great video. And I'm like, y'all smoking weed because this video sucked, but it turned out it didn't. I was just being extra me that day, you know? And anyway, here's an example of a piece of micro tint. Please go in. Oh, nope, it's going to go in as a full video. Hold on, let me make a blank scene. Boom, because otherwise it's going to take over my screen. Why the Hive Podcast?
I have my own freelance business called Hive Media. First off, I wanted to keep the branding the same, but a hive, you think about a beehive, it's a community. So that's the creative community. I want to share those experiences. So the Hive Podcast, that was my thinking. That's what I came up with. You know, it may not make a lot of sense to a lot of people, to some people, but it makes sense to me.
No, it's perfect because that's true. There's the whole community aspect of it. I like the, to me, what comes to mind is the buzzing and the activity. Like you're always moving, right? And then at the end, you create something sweet. I know it's kind of corny, but it's a thing. You know, when a community gets together, you end up creating a pretty dope product. You know what I mean?
You know, you chose the right name when it starts to mean something different to other people than just yourself, which is pretty cool.
Damn, that's a good piece of clip. You see, but the point of showing you that is, I made that. I didn't publish it to Instagram. I just made it, and it's just sitting in my thing, going, "Hey Doc, make sure you remember to publish it." But I just get like, I'm not satisfied. I want it to look different. I want it to look like this. And yeah, it's just one of those things where you got to kind of like get out of your own way sometimes and just let things be. And that's my mid-year reset. That's what I'm actually on for the rest of the year is bump up the micro content because I believe my macro content is doing good. And then Sammy, I did put it up. I moved it out because I realized I was covering the typing at the, what's those things called? Captions. But yeah, thank you, Sammy. That means a lot, brother. And then again, thank you, Mr. James Hicks, for that. So there you go. Keely said, not just learning about live streaming, but also learning how to build community and a life working on my purpose. Thanks, Doc. Love. Oh, Keels. Damn, it's true though, man. Like creating community. When I started, that wasn't even in my head. Like I wasn't even using that kind of language, you know? Hence the reason everybody knows the story by now, but I started the group last year, April. There was 5 of us, me, Lemuel, Alicio, and like my brother and like one other person, my lawyer, Marcus. Nobody was there, just us. And I didn't post anything, whatever, because I just made that page as a holding. I didn't know what I was going to do with it yet. I just made a holding page. And then now we're creeping towards 700, and there's all of us. You know, it's our little happy home, our place to hang out and kick it. But when I first started it, I had no thought in my head that I was going to create a group, you know, damn near 700 folk in it, where we all just get to kick it and chill and do whatever. Like, yeah, it's crazy. Thank you, Keely, for that. Jerry, good to see you. Okay, good question, Jerry. Good question. I just want to say this, Jerry. You're my mother, Jerry. Sorry, I love that movie. So, my best friend, Jerome, we call Jerry, and I always say that to him. So anyway, micro content, you kind of got it correct. Taking something like this stream today and finding a clip that is still contextual and meaningful on a different platform. So, for instance, that little piece that I just showed, I made that in an application called Type Studio that I'm testing out for the developer. And what it allows you to do, similar to Descript, which is what Rob and I use right now, it allows you to drop in a video or an audio file, and it will take that video or audio file and turn it into a postable element. So that turned it into a square. It turned it into like a square. Well, I can't even speak English today, bro. I'm having English problems. Into a square video. There we go. Sorry. Anyway, I'm going to show you this other one that I did kind of sort of with the same thing, where I made a little clip out of something that I regularly posted from a stream, and then you clipped it. And I do believe I did post this on Instagram, so I'm just trying to open my Instagram over here because, you know, why I would remember my Instagram account, I don't know. It's only me, you know. Team of one. There you go. It's coming. So I scroll Z over here, and we come back to this. Where did I put it? Here we go. So here we go. This is an example of something I made in the script. Your pricing accordingly to what the market will bear. If not, you're charging too little. If no one ever tells you that your price is too expensive, you're probably charging too little. The other thing, there's a certain amount of value that is perceived by the price of an item. When the item is priced too cheap, it is perceived as cheap. It is perceived as it's impossible. There are things right now that you refuse to buy because the price doesn't seem right because it's too cheap, and you just don't realize it. If you are in business, there you go. That's an idea of like taking an audio clip from a video and turning it into a micro content that stands pretty well by itself. Maybe I'm wrong. But sometimes when you're doing your stream, Mr. O'Connor, you might come up with a nice piece, or one of your guests might come up with a nice piece. And then using an app like Headliner app used to be my favorite. It was my go-to until I got Descript, because now it's built into Descript. But Headliner app will kind of allow you to take those pieces and turn them into like neat little promotional videos that you can use for something of that nature, you know. And it has cool things like these washes, or you can do the little bumps at the bottom. Hey, Don, you know, the what do you call those things? Spectral analysis type highlights. You can use those, or you can have it spit out words and captions, and like I had on the bottom of the one of Jared and I. So yeah, it's a really neat way to repurpose content. And what's cool is it works well on Instagram. It works well even in emails. Like, they're small, so you can send these guys in an email. Say you have a mailing list, you can send that through, and that's a good way to do it. So micro content is something that I am definitely working on to grow right now. It's Coffee, and I can't speak, Coffee Talking Tech. I learned about 3 weeks ago I need to mind dump my ideas to release the anxiety of forgetting my good thoughts. Brother, trust me. Here is my 2 secrets right here. Rock your book. Because you can just write. I got bigger one right there next to my leg. And then the other thing I use is on my watch, I have the Day One app. Okay. And then so with the Day One app, I can literally just start recording. Well, you can't see that. Why am I dumb? Let me hit this button. See, on the Day One app, I can just hit this button, start recording, and say, today we're doing our class and we're talking about dumping ideas. In the process of thinking about dumping ideas, I realized I should probably do a video about how I mind dump, because mind dumping is one of the more fantastic ways to get your brain set up and ready to go, to free that energy so that you can be creative again. When you're holding an idea in your head, it is often blocking you from getting to that next point or having the space to be creative again. So remember to make a mind dump video. Then I press stop so I can say stop recording. And what's going to happen, it says that's an audio clip, right? When I open up the Day One app on my computer, that's completely transcribed and the audio clip is there. So it ran to the server while I'm explaining to you what it's doing. If I open the Day One app right now on my computer, it's there. Or if I open the Day One app on my phone, it's there, and it's probably already been transcribed. Wow, dude, really? Like, do you really think that English is a second language? So it's kind of cool, but I do like using that because it takes the vocal recordings and just save them. You can also do similar trick with Apple Notes. I just use day one is my journal. Like, so I love to keep it in the journal because there's a freaking fly. How you get a fly in the basement? Sorry. Get away from me. Ugh. Anyway, hey, fly. Whoever said I wouldn't hurt a fly was an idiot. I'll smash that sucker if he comes back in here. It's a way of getting that off, clearing yourself to go. My favorite thing, Coffee Talk, is to go back and look at where I was 6 months ago, because I get to hear a conversation or read a post where I was sweating something or, worried about something or, just not in the right space, right? So one of the cool things the app does is when you go to look at today, it will be like a year ago today, this is what you were doing, and it could pull up a photo from a year ago, or it could pull up, like any entries that you may have had, on today and some other times. So let me show you what I mean by this. I'll go to here and I will change this, move out of the way. I will change this to day one. Ta-da! So this is my day one on the computer. And on this day, a couple years ago, if you've been around my channel, you hear me joking about, I posted this video about these suitcases just as an accident. And it went crazy. Like that, I ended up selling a metric ton of suitcases. And now, as you can tell by this collection of suitcases, I have like 8 of them. A couple years back, when I was actually paying attention to my channel, I did a thing about external links hurting your channel, because that was just BS and people used to believe that. So yeah, I can go back and see all of the things that, I had put in about this video from that day from like a year ago. I kind of like that feature because oftentimes it would show you like, man, this time last year, I was freaked out about something, or I was sweating something that turned out to be nothing. It helps you become better at processing obstacles later, because you able to see the obstacles that you just ran through, like the beginning of the football game where it said War Eagle, and you went, phew. And why War Eagle? Because Strick is here. What's up, brother? Hey, great catching up with you on Rob's stream the other day and our chat after, brother. Miss you. Yes. 76 South. I don't know why you're laughing at me, but knowing me, yeah, it was probably dumb. Yes, Sammy, thank you for that, brother. I appreciate it. Hey, Serenity Journey, good to see you here. But yeah, Coffee Talk, man, it's such a great idea to journal. No matter how simple it is, just get it out, man. Just get it out. I like live for the community conversation, the benefits, and feel like you're going in with audio micro content, sound bites. It helps with short doses of value that's bite-sized and people can consume quickly. 100% winner chicken dinner.
I'm just keeping it real.
True story. You have man, we thought you only had free time. Sammy. Hey, Kevin. Good to see you can make your brother. Yes. Mr. B, good to see you, brother. Good to see you here for sure. Let's see. I'm just catching up. Oh, God. That kills me. All right. I like it. That's funny. That's funny. That is super funny. Hey, Obbs, my superhero. She almost made Heather cry yesterday. Love you, Obbs. Happy to see you here. Yeah, it could be a lot, right? So especially if you're like us and we do these hour-long streams, not too bad. But in the situations where we go in like hour and a half, 2 hours, 3 hours deep, you kind of rewatch it. Like, I know that's crazy because it seems like a lot of time, but hey, if your people can come and watch you for an hour, you need to watch yourself. Like, sometimes I'll put what I said on while I'm cleaning or doing something, cleaning the kitchen or cleaning my air fryer, because that thing's a pain in the butt, cleaning my coffee machine. I like to listen, and then if I find a spot, to Mr. Coffee Talk's credit, I say something, I'll hit it, I'll tell my day one that, okay, stop recording, thank you. I'll tell day one, okay, I want to keep that section. Remember, here's the timestamp. Go back and grab it. So yeah, that's it. But it's just building that workflow. That's something we could talk about in class today, gang. A little bit more repurposing. Thank you, Kevin, for always coming through. Dude, Day One app is good. The free app runs. I have the premium, which is like $25 for the year, but I've been using Day One since day one, no pun intended. I believe the app came out in 2011 or 2012. That's such a weird thing to say. And I started using it back then, and it won Design Award of the Year for like the first couple of years, but they're just forever fixing it. It's a good journaling app. I come from the days of Moleskine, and yeah, it is what it is. But I still have my Moleskine around. It's kind of trippy to see just like where I was, like how many years ago. Like you guys want to see something funny? When is this picture taken? This was 2013. This is going to be hilarious. Everybody don't laugh too hard. That was me in 2013. Looked like a baseball. And then I like to just come in and just see, again, what you're doing. See some old pics. This is my besties, Robert and Topher. Those the guys that was hanging out in the water with me taking pictures. And we were on a sake tasting mission. As you can see, we were very successful, hence this picture. So I do get a kick out of going back and checking some of this stuff out and seeing what we were doing. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's a good process. Journaling is really good. How many movies or how many books that you watch that are like some famous person created a memoir, and then their kids or their grandkids later were able to go and create a story or a movie or something out of that. You have no idea the dope legacy you could possibly be creating by journaling and keeping, these notes everywhere. We just never know, man. Years from now, somebody might come through and be like, there once was a dude from Let's Get Live who used to make live streams from 9 to 5. And then one day he can't do limericks. Anyway, you guys know the point. Hey, anything for you, Mr. Jerry? Man, I thought you was on vacation. What are you doing, Buddha? Good to see you, fam. Hey, David Hunt. He came in. James and Keely took all the parking. So he just like, I'm not even going to show up till like an hour late. Yes. Okay. Oh, I'm getting notes from Ecamm. Yeah, Headliner is good. I like it, but I just use the script. It's better. There's a bunch of ways to do it now. Heck, you might even be able to do it just with Canva. So, yeah, I'm curious. Maybe we'll recheck that. There was another app that we spoke about eons ago when we first started, and I think it was called Wave. I think that's right. Waave. I think it was very similar. Yes, that is it. Let's do this. Boink. Then come over here. Boink. And then come back over here. Boink. Boink. Chrome. Boom, boom, boom. Tss, tss. Okay, so this is it. Very similar. I think probably the same price as like Headliner, but I don't know. I just find Descript is better. Descript is way more expensive. So if you're looking for an inexpensive way to do it, Headliner and Wave would be the way to go. But they basically just create these waveform videos. Descript can do a lot more. Like you can edit the whole video in Descript just by editing the transcription. So if you edit the transcription, you grab a whole sentence and you don't want to use that sentence, it just clips it out the video. Like it's crazy. Descript and Type Studio both are quite amazing. I'm going to have them on the show at some point to walk us through you know, how we do it. This is how we do it. Michael Powell, good to see you here, brother. Appreciate you. You know what? Honestly, gang, here's another thing that might be harder to see, but let me go back up here to write about James's comment, and then I'll come in here and I'll do this. Actually, yeah, I'll just leave it like that. This is cool, right? Our crew would get together, and there's like 30 of y'all, and there's like entire conversations. Mike's talking to me, but most of y'all are talking to each other, talking to David, talking to Aubrey. You know, that is what it is all about, man. That is what it's all about. When you guys come and you guys kick it with each other and you guys feel comfortable with each other, you guys have conversation, make even like dope side connections where you can help each other out. That's fun. Like, that is absolute fun. Like, a bunch of us get together with Evie on Fridays to learn about ClickUp, because ClickUp is what I've been using to try to get my planning type stuff together. But I still pay attention to what Kat's doing in Notion because I like Notion. And there might be a situation where I want to just keep my content calendar in Notion, but I'll run all the business-oriented stuff out of ClickUp. So right now, people say, which is better? Yo, I have all except Trello. We kick Trello to the curb. So I have ClickUp, Asana, and Notion. And you know, I ain't mad at it. Like, I'm cool with that. Like, I'll take that kind of pain if it helps you guys. It's funny talking to you guys when I can't see. For some reason, my eyes are itchy. Allergies coming. Welcome to summer. So, yeah, it's just, it's a good process to see you guys getting together and building your own connections and, like, you know, helping each other out, being guests on each other's stream and stuff like that. Like, that's part of the fun. And Tommy says the name of the app so I can keep up with the live. You talking about Day One app or the Headliner or Wave? Those are the ones that we talked about so far. Day One is our journal. It's just like, you know, my notebook, and I still write a bunch of stuff in my Rocket book, and then I might go back and type it in journal later. But the number one thing I do in my journal is at the end of the night, I just type for like 5-10 minutes. There's not even structured. Half of those notes, they're just a mess. But it's just like Coffee Talk and Tech said, just getting it out, brain dumping, just dumping your brain, just frees up your space. My Moleskine books are just trash. It's really just like free flowing. I'm like, today was good. Did a bunch of live streams. Got a chance to talk with, you know, Tommy, and it was really cool. Blah blah blah. David De Gea, what the frick were you doing with that slow-ass kick to the corner? You're a goalie. You should know how to kick a PK, dipshit. Blah, blah, blah. Like that's what it doesn't make any sense. There's no rhyme, no reason. It's whatever pops in the head at the moment just comes out. And that is the brain dump. Brain dumping is, it is the best. It is absolutely the best. Yeah, some people can do it quietly in their head. Not me. My head makes a lot of noise, so I got to get it out. Thank you, Kevin, for coming through. The demo that I did, the purple one where it's talking about the business that was on my Instagram page, Tommy, I did that in Descript. The other one where I had Jared and I did that with Type Studio, but I did make one in Descript as well. So I actually have two different versions of that clip. One I did in Descript, one I did in Hive Studio. The thing about the Descript one, I wasn't happy with it, so I actually went as far as to go and create it in Final Cut because I'm weird. Like, I literally opened up Final Cut and started doing something. But I'll show you again what the why the Hive Podcast.
I have my own free.
Why the Hive Podcast?
I have my own freelance business called Hive Media. First off, I wanted to keep the branding the same, but a hive, you think about a beehive, it's a community. So that's the creative community. I want to share those experiences. So the hive, but it makes sense to me.
What comes to mind is the buzzing and the activity, like you're always moving, right? And then maybe after I talk to Jay, we'll get it figured out. I wanted to let I wanted to let my talking be one color and Jared's talking be another color. But yeah, so Descript is dope. I mean, you can do some cool stuff with it, but yeah. Dude, I actually have that salt shooter in the wood shop. we actually have one of those, but we mostly use it to shoot each other, which is dumb. Jake says, I'm out and about at the moment trying to tell my wife about audio editing website you mentioned, but can't remember what it's called. Let's see. Type Studio is one. Descript is another, and that's where you just throw your file in there, and as you edit the transcript, it will actually edit the audio. So both of those are dope. If it's just like to edit a podcast live on the fly, oh, there's a bunch, bro. Like if you wanted to record a podcast with a web browser and then chop it up, there's a bunch. Everything from Anchor to Squadcast to Riverside FM. Like there's a bunch of those. So Jake, let me know which one you want to know more of, and then I can help you. But yeah, Descript is the best, I think, so far. Oh, I got it. You mean Auphonic. AUPHONIC.com. Auphonic. Super simple. Can't speak English. Bet out of debt. You just go to your share screen and you select the application that you want to show as your Zoom window. I don't have anybody in Zoom, so it's not going to really work, but open up Zoom. When you go to screen share, I will start my meeting. Okay, so I'm going to move my Zoom window to this side of the screen. Move this over here, just so I don't make any noise. I will not share the audio. I will come down here to where I'm showing Chrome and change it from Chrome to Zoom. And then I'll say Zoom meeting. And that's it. So the reason why you're getting the echo is because my video camera is Ecamm. But if I switch my video camera to Camlink, this is my Zoom meeting. So if someone was to call my Zoom meeting right now, they would be in there like swimwear. All you got to do is do this. And to crop it, come back to Ecamm and just move it up a little bit. Come back out. Dang it. That fly just messed up my life. Let me close this window. No, I don't want to. Shut up. Leave me alone. I don't want to do that. I'm going to put my cursor in the center and zoom my screen so that you don't have to see the controls. If you want to see the controls down here, cool. If you don't, you just hit the scroll wheel, 2 clicks, boom, it's up there. It's kind of sort of perfect. So all the people in my Zoom, these are the people in your neighborhood, they would just pop up in here like that. And then you just stream from Ecamm. Like Ecamm can show anything. Like there's nothing special about what you're trying to do. But I think it seems complicated, so people think it's complicated, but it's not. It's actually fairly easy peasy, cover greasy. We also have a metric ton of Zoom streaming type experts in the Ecamm community, and like most of them can show you. My people will tell you I freaking hate Zoom with a passion. So although I use it every Saturday for our call, I'm not a fan. I hate Zoom. I want to punch Zoom in the face. Stop transcoding and then come out of live demo mode. Boom. Yes, Auphonic is the answer. Thank you, Mr. Rob. I appreciate you. Yeah, Heather Stream was awesome yesterday. Boom. Yeah, I couldn't call in yesterday because I had to get to a meeting. I wanted to. I was going to call in, but I was like, I'm going to end up having to start my meeting in the middle of Heather going to like call me on. So I just wanted to go and show her some love. She's cool. And she's wearing my shirt. Thank you. Yeah, Auphonic's a game changer, man. Auphonic's an absolute game changer. Aubrey, it's called adorkable. How about that? It's so adorkable. We love you, Obs. Oh, good. I talk about the same stuff over and over, so you're good. Let's see. Yeah, Alphonic is a lifesaver for the video and podcast stuff. You and the fiance, I was going to say fiance and I are literally take a tour of our episodes, and it makes it right. Both of our levels are matched. Intro and outro are turned down. You know what's crazy? You can actually, if you use the same intro and outro, you can actually add those files there, and it will self-attach too. I don't use that. I like to put my own on there because I do one last hit when it comes out. But yeah, agreed, David. Agreed. Absolutely inspiring. Yes, day one drafts. Dude, okay, Jerry, I opened up my Evernote for the first time in like 2 years because yesterday I needed to send a PDF to my buddy Rob, my packing list. I got mad at Evernote somewhere along the line. Day one is my journal, but I started using it a little bit like Evernote. It doesn't have as many features for dropping things in and out of it per se, but what I can do is stick it in Google Drive or iCloud and copy a link and paste that link into day one. But day one to me is the best just because it's my journal. I still use Apple Notes for just like random notes and things like that. But day one is my journal. That's life. And I like it because it's encrypted. Yeah, it could do a lot of things. I write outlines in there because it's easy to write in. I like the fact that you can just talk into them. And if you really want to get a good hang of day one, Jerry, listen to the podcast. I haven't listened in a while, but I should go and catch back up. But they come up with fantastic ideas of stuff that people are doing. And I like the fact that you can build templates, like writing prompt templates and things like that. I think it's an amazing app. And maybe they're the reason why I left Evernote initially. But Evernote's a bitch if you got to get something out. Even yesterday, just to get the PDF out to send it to Rob, it was like, bruh, it was fighting me. And I'm like, it's my PDF. Give it back, jackass. Sorry. I was getting so mad at it. Pixel Film Studios, not Pixel Farm Studios, but it's even more funny when you say it that way. My problem with PFS is they're super slow with their M1 game. Come on, people, step it up. Oh, right. The script intro, bruh, that is money shot. That is money shot. What are you talking about, Rob? That's super funny. You know what? The thing is cool, Keely. I like the day one because I can give it a Dick Tracy note. Shut up, Siri. I can give it a Dick Tracy note at any given time. Like I'll just be walking around Home Depot and an idea will come to me. And I'm like, Captain's Log, star date, May 29th, 2021. Make sure you say something wise to Keely. That part of it is one of my favorite parts. But yeah, Evernote was just a pain in the butt. Yeah, I can put links in the description, of course, Mr. David. And yeah, Google Keep is the truth too. If you're into that, I just don't like the interface. I don't like the ebb and flow of Google Keep, but I do have things in Keep. Yeah. Actually, there is, Kevin. I used to do it. I don't do it anymore. I guess I should. But you can go to iTunes affiliate. iTunesaffiliate. Zoom. Affiliate.apple.com. Yes. Have you guys come to the conclusion that Doc is weird? Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you. Anyway, this is it. So you come in here, click the button to apply, and then fill out the information, and then it's going to allow you to, sell music, books, all kind of stuff, and you can get a link. So a lot of the top tech writers, we all used to use affiliate links, and then after I got out of it, I stopped doing it. But yeah, it's all good. It works. It works. Dude, Post-its, never, ever, ever write anything important on a Post-it. I am a Post-it guy. Like, I used to have them suckers everywhere. But here's why you don't write them. There'll be one time. And when I read it in the David Allen book, I was like, David, shut up. That don't happen in real life. But it does. There'll be one time you'll write something really important on the Post-it. All your other Post-its are there. Like I had a wall, and it was like 100 Post-its, just Post-its everywhere. And one of them falls, and it, just like in a movie or something, behind the credenza. And I don't see it, but that was the important one. And then you forget to make that call. And then that was the moment when he realized he up. So that never, I don't write anything important on Post-its. I'll write stuff on Post-it, but nothing important. It's just, you need it to fall one time. You need it to fall on the ground, get stuck somewhere, and yeah, no. Post-its, cute, nope, out of there. You know what I use Post-its for, Luis? When I have to do mind mapping, which is dope, by the way. If you can get into it, I have a hard time with it because I'm too ADD. But if you can get into some mind mapping right there, Post-it notes was good for me for mind mapping. I used to use Post-it notes a lot for storyboarding and things like that. But yeah, if you go into, what's it called? This is the one I used to use right here. Mind Meister. So yeah, if you can get into mind mapping, you can do some fantastic brain drain maneuverability type stuff. Like it's kind of cool. You can just get nuts with it. But yeah, even for me, I used to just use Post-it notes and do it that way. It was better. That's the hardest part, Jerry. Imagine being a tech writer and I'm all in on my favorite app, and then somebody would send us, hey, here's a free copy of XYZ. Can you write a story about it? And then we start diving into it. I'm like, yo, this app is dope. And then I get stuck and start, yeah, it's dangerous. Ooh, balsamic vinegar. I like that. Right? I'm intrigued. I love balsamic vinegar. Matter of fact, I just had a dope-ass caprese yesterday. One of my favorite dishes. TBD. Good to see you here. I'm going to put you on task. TBD, your homework for the holiday weekend is to change the dang avatar. Okay? I don't want to see a T when I click on your thing. I want it to be you.
I'm just keeping it real.
Uh-huh. All right, there you go. Rat-a-tat-tat. That's funny. Is the Zoom overlord. Yes, Joel L. is the Zoom overlord. 100%. That is true. Yes. Alphonic is the truth. Heather's stream was super good. That's what I thought, Rob. And then I got out. But I still have a bunch of stuff in there. But they make it hard to get stuff out. And that's the problem. It's kind of hard to escape. Yes. Thank you. I appreciate you, Tony. Finally about to start my channel. And what are your thoughts on lifestyle channel that focus about home, mindset? 100%. That's a good channel because people are always looking for ideas to bless up the living quarters. Home is where the heart is. Like, look at the stores like, P1 and TJ Maxx and Ross and Target and IKEA and those guys, Home World. These guys kill it. Just Home Goods. That's what it is. Wayfair. Overstock.com. All these places kill it because everybody's always trying to make their home a little bit different. And one of the things you do when you first move out of the house, I get to make my space the way mine is, not the way my mama said. So I don't have to have the gigantic wooden fork and spoon on the wall because that look ugly. I didn't say that. And I don't have to have that creepy Mary candle staring at me looking like I did something every time. So there's no Mary candle in my house. It's not happening. There's no wooden fork and spoon in my house. Not happening. And there's no plastic covers on my living room furniture, mama. I hated that crap. You get up, butt stuck to the couch. You know, like, yeah, it was just a thing. Wall-to-wall carpet, hated it as a kid. First thing I did when I got my house, rip out the carpet, wood floors. Actually, luxury vinyl tile, but they look like wood. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So yeah, that is fantastic. People are always looking for that. And even though there's hundreds of channels, people will find you and your steez and your swag. And then, yeah, that's the way you do it. James, you didn't know? If you're going to buy the script, let me know. I'll send you an affiliate link. Please. I appreciate it. By the way, thanks for the PDF. Why, of course, Rob. It does need some blessing. Rob, we should make that a thing. We should edit that document and make our own LGL version because it's a little outdated, but it still helps. I mean, it covers the basics. Some stuff they did wrong. But yeah, it'd be fun to kind of plan to recreate that. So pretty much a lock we're getting M1X unveiled the WDC. But will we get M1X Mini? I don't think so. I think the Mini is August or October. Yeah, I think it's August or October. Yeah. Yes, thank you, Rob. Thank you. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. And tell him again, Jake. Remind the brother that's why we're here. Hey, Windjammers, good to see you here. And, of course, Aubrey, if you guys are normal, I'm screwed. I'm just going to say that right now. If you guys are normal, I should just go ahead and send myself to the insane asylum because Rob, Joe, Camera Junkie, yeah, that's just a start. I won't finish the rest of the India. Like, she's definitely, she got a screw loose. That's my homie. Posters are okay, but take a picture. Yeah, true that. Somebody at Brock, somebody had an app where you could write stuff on Post-it. Oh, Evernote. Hello. Evernote had Evernote Post-it, so you could write on Post-it and stick it somewhere and take a picture, and it would send it to Evernote so you can get it. That has been flexed into Rocketbook, so that's gone. I even bought the Evernote Moleskine and the Evernote Fujitsu scanner. That's how hardcore Evernote I was. And then Evernote pissed me off. And I was like, Phil, that's the original CEO of Evernote, I come over there and kick you square in the green elephants. I was so mad at them, and they just went out the window. Whimsical for mind maps. Cool. Virtual Post-its, flowcharts. It also does wireframes. You know, Kat, I've been thinking about diving into, I wanted to say Figma for that similar type of situation. I've been thinking about diving into this as a way of just, doing the randos. Man, Zoom is way larger than expected, but this is Figma. And it's designed for like lighting things out, but you can do all myriad things with Figma. So I don't know. I might dive into this, but I'm like, Jerry and Keely and Coffee Talk Tech. Like, you just start getting all the apps and just doing all the app things, and then it starts to get crazy. But I don't mind. Tell him, right? 100%. Even James, even the Gorilla Tape versions of Post-it notes, I think they're called Post-it Extreme or Post-it Tough. It's supposed to stick to like, cinder block. Don't work. Like they just fall off. So yes, Post-it notes in Hawaii, bad move. Thinking up the tip for bringing Zoom into Ecamm, I was only doing the other way, which works well. But yeah, you stuck at 720, fam. You don't want to do that. Ash Borland, what it do, fam? Nice to meet you, brother. Yesterday was cool, man. I had a lot of fun. Hopefully the next time your internet will behave. But definitely going to check out your stream, and I'm going to send you cross invites so we can go and talk story on each other's shows. It'd be fun. I got 11 gigs of old content in Evernote, went back to their free tier, and just keep on a desktop and smartphone. Yeah, you know what? That's what it was. Homesick Mac, I got it. I don't mind paying for shit. You guys know me. Stop saying bad words on the stream. They did something where before, okay, in the original premium plan, you could have it on all your devices. And then something happened. They got a cash injection from like done partners or some crap. And that person told them, oh, you guys would make more money if you made them pay per device. So you got the website in one device, or the iPhone and the iPad, or the Mac in the iPad, or the Mac in the phone. You couldn't have the website, the Mac, the phone, and the iPad without ponying for each machine. Now, they may have switched it back by now, but in the beginning, that's how it was, and I was already on the plan. And I was like, okay, well, cool, I'm grandfathered in. I don't care. And when it came to renew, they're like, nope, you got to slide to the pay-per-device program. And I'm like, bruh, if you're like me and you got like 2 Mac Minis, 2 iMacs, a notebook, an iPad, and an iPhone, it was going to cost me $50, $1,100 to be an Evernote person. And I got the scanner. I already gave you $600 for the scanner and like $90 for the Moleskine. I was like, no way. And then I just gave him one of these and out like shout. Like, that's what it was. Now, Homesick Mac, you just reminded me why I wanted to kick Phil in the Green Elephants. 100%. That is it. Yes, I remember now. Now I feel hurt. I need a drink, but it's 9:30, so not yet. I might be drunk at class, people. You guys come to class today. Blame Homesick Mac. Hey, Sam, what did it do, fam? Long time. How you been? Damn, your kid must be like ready for college at this point. Sam and I used to work at CompUSA together back in the day. We used to just make fun of people. I don't know why Ash is laughing at me, but I probably said something stupid. Oh, dude, you know about the Puerto Ricans covering the couch in plastic, bro? That's how we do, son. That's funny, Luis. That's funny. Yeah, so I have it, the free one, and it literally is my old filing cabinet. And that's why I was mad yesterday when I wanted to get Rob's PDF, because I saved it from a trip to Vietnam. And it was like really fighting me to get my PDF out. I'm like, come on, son. Thinks it works with me as well as a video posting. Oh, you could do both. You could do absolutely both. Yeah, I have my affiliate link for Descript. It just came out. Like, they just came out with a Descript affiliate like 2 weeks ago, maybe, and I have it somewhere around here. It's amazing though. The script is cool. And again, I'm in talks with Jay, so definitely going to have Jay come to the stream and show us what's up. Oh, I see. Henny got you to pick it up. When I dropped it on day one, that didn't help. Keely bought one because of me and JD. James, go to timeout. Go to timeout right now.
Coño.
No, you're pretty good. Alex, one thing to remember though, if you are going to do, the 2 monitor setup, one has to go in the HDMI port. One would go through your Thunderbolt or USB or whatever, but one has to go in the HDMI port in order to get it to flex correct. That's just how they did it. So, but yeah, it's dope. And if you need any help, fam, come by class today because I'm about to wrap this up so I can go eat and stuff, get ready for class. But yeah, just drop in the class today, Alex, and then we can help you because I got to help Keely do something because I don't know what she said, but she said there's something. So always listen to Keely. How did you get here, dude? That was not what I was looking for, but it sent me here. I'm curious. La, 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 la. Go here and dun, dun, dun. And nope, that wasn't what I was looking for. What are you looking for? Let me out. Okay. I'm just keeping it real. Anyway, I'll find the gang. It's not where I thought it would be. Yeah, dude, Ash, Rocket Book is the truth. Kat, you should get one because we sent one to all the speakers, so you should get one. Yeah, I love Rocket Book so much, Ash. It's like polyester paper, dude. So you write on it, and then when you're done, you could just like take a spritz of water, or you can use the back of the actual pen. You have to use these pens. Where the heck did it go? I was just playing with this pen all day. Anyway, so this is a friction pen. And so you can just come in here. So you see how it has a little 3 right there. You can just take the eraser and erase it. Boom. And then now the 3 is gone. But the best part is you just spritz a little water on. It comes with a microfiber. And it comes with a microfiber like this. I never use them. I just use my T-shirt because I'm a weirdo. And you wet the microfibre, and then you can just rub it off. I'll use a towel because I have it in my hand, and then get a little water. A little love is all it takes. A little bit of love goes a long, long way. Okay, so now this towel is wet, and so you just take this and go, and it disappears. There wasn't enough water on the towel, Doc. Here, I will wet it. This absolutely wet it. Okay, dang. Water in the towel. Okay, I just wring it. Then you just grab this, and you grab the note, and you just rub it off. It comes right off. See? Disappearing notes. Now, that's the second part of the coolness, but the third part of the coolness is in the bottom. There's this little like QR code down there. You see? And then there's a string of icons. With that string of icons states, if I circle this icon, scan it, save it in the Google Drive. If I scan this icon, scan it, send it to Evernote, or send it to this place or that place or whatever. So you can set up certain APIs as to where you want it to send your notes. So it's kind of cool because you can have one notebook for your Ash Borland branding secret show, and then you can have another note for your where did I hide the bodies. You can have another note for your recipes or whatever, and all you do is circle the icons at the bottom of the page, and when you take a picture with your phone with the Rocket Book app, it will send it to the requisite locations. So it's good for scheduling, as you guys call it. Uh-oh, been called out. Say it, Brock. Tell him again. Boom. I use a note app on my NAS. Yeah, the note app from Apple is pretty good. It's really good. Yeah, man, they killed a really good program with that getting greedy stuff. But I mean, I understand they got to make money. It is what it is. Well, why I use motion. Yeah, that's why I use motion, because it's made specifically for that chip. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Well, this is my version of radio now, Sam. This is what I do. This is what I do. All right, cool. Yes, James, right? The M1 family. That's how we do. Oh, both of y'all are fired. Now you two, because Henny said get it. Me and JD said get it last Saturday. Y'all didn't buy it because of us. At least Keely bought hers because of us. Thank you, Keely. Hey, I want to join. I won't hear nobody complaining about the iPad because I bought this joint fully loaded. This joint right here is fully loaded. But you know what? I'm about to get my money's worth. All right, gang. I got to wrap this joint up so that I can get ready for class. And James, that's exactly the microwave version is how I got started. But it just seemed weird throwing my notebook in the same place I put Hot Pockets. It just didn't make sense. I like this version much better. Hey, Glenda, good to see you here. Oh, dude, let's do it. And you and Patrick should be able to do something dope with the Notion API. Glenda, I showed somebody this a little bit ago. I showed Evie, my friend Evie, I showed her about the shower notes. Shower notes are dope. Like, shower notes are absolutely dope. Thank you, Mr. Convos, for the sticker. I appreciate you, bruh. Don't forget, Tuesday, gang, Tuesday, Mr. Convos, Pastor Keith is going to be my guest, and we're probably just going to act a fool, so just be ready. You know, I was like, what should we talk about? We just get together, and it's just hilarious. So, yeah. And then he's a fantastic inspiration for those people trying to get the game on. So don't forget, come through. And one of these days, I'm going to convince him to change his YouTube handle because you can't @ him in YouTube comments. Damn it. There you go. Thank you, Jake. I appreciate you. We got the game coming up. Oh, bro, you didn't know? KP, I'm going to send you one. I'm going to get off the stream. I'm going to go in the Zon, and I'm going to send you one, and it's going to show up in Philly. Do they have yellow? I got to go check the colors again. They always dropping new colors. As a matter of fact, guys, you got to see, they just did a Kickstarter. I think it wrapped, but they got a new Rocket book coming out, and I believe they wrapped it, so you might not be able to get in until they're ready. But, man, I saw this video, and I was like, come on, James. Come on, James. Boom. KP, I'm going to send you the Panda one. Panda. The first line in this in my Panda Rocket book, I got hoes in Atlanta. That was a joke. If you listen to the stupid song, you'll know it. Yes. Anyway, let me see if they got this. Dun, dun, dun. The Access is this new Rocket book they came out with. And family, I tell you, I was hooked. First of all, they make dope videos. I normally don't play videos live, but let's see if my internet will behave.
At Rocketbook, we've been making intelligent notebooks for students and professionals for years. We've shipped 500,000 of them. It's a Rocketbook revolution, and now
I got one of
it's
those
for
guns,
the whole
KP.
family.
I bought that thing like 3 years ago.
Notebook. Designed for kids, the Color is a drawing book that lets you make art anywhere, save it forever, and then do it all over again. Color notebook pages are specially formulated to
that's
allow
not
you
the
to
one.
use standard washable or dry erase products. Our favorite is Crayola. Non-toxic and washable, Crayola makes markers, colored pencils, and even crayons. They write with vibrant colors.
That wasn't the right Rocket book. It's the Access. Where's it at? Rocket book Access. I know. I will check. What the heck did I just do? Holy crap. Yo, be careful of the really sensitive scrolling wheel mouse. There we go. This is it. The Access by Rob. I was like, what the heck? That music didn't even make sense. Scroll this guy back out. Scroll this guy back out. Move this guy to the corner to about yo big. And then this is the new Rocketbook Access. Basically what it is it's an empty jacket with the clips, and then you can kind of put in whatever you need to put in when you're ready.
Touchdown. Houston, the landing is successful.
Roger that. Landing is successful.
The landing of notebooks from the future, that is. You heard that right. Notebooks from the future. Let's face it, regular notebooks are trash. At Rocketbook headquarters, we make notebooks from the future. They're reusable, cloud-connected, and customizable. Introducing the Rocketbook Access, a notebook from the future. If that doesn't get your thrusters hot, I don't know what will. The Rocketbook Access is the last notebook you'll ever need because it's reusable. Take notes like you normally would. Then erase with a little water. Any water-based water will do. So you can reuse the Access again and 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 again. The Access also works with the Rocketbook app to digitally capture your notes. Using artificial intelligence, our app can even transcribe your handwritten notes into text. Then, our app sends those notes to cloud services like email, Dropbox, or Google Drive. It's like a virtual filing cabinet for everything you've ever written. The Rocketbook app auto-crops and color pops your scans at such high quality, it's even better than the real thing. Like a body pillow, but less sad. Hey, Stacy. The Rocketbook Access is also modular. The magnetic page packs can be swapped in and out for any writing mission. In the morning, you can take meeting notes on lined pages. In the afternoon, you can engineer a time machine on graph paper. In the evening, you can plan a way to go back in time and win back your girlfriend.
Ex-girlfriend.
It's complicated. What's not complicated is that Rocketbook notebooks are a #1 bestseller on Amazon.com and have over 70,000 5-star reviews, all because we actually listen to our customers. You're welcome.
Dude.
But we didn't stop there because our goal was still to make one thing.
More banners.
No, Joe. Notebooks from the future. So if you breathe air or use the internet, you'll love the Rocketbook Access. We're Rocketbook, and we make
Notebooks from the future!
The Rocketbook Access also includes rare earth magnets, cloud connection, customization, optical character recognition, artificial intelligence, machine learning, ergonomic pen dock.
Bruh, I'm telling you, this thing is the bomb. And again, I have a Rocketbook problem. I just do. But they're banging. And we sent like some to our people. So like Evie got one, and all the speakers are going to get one in theory. But yes, they are amazing, and it is my go-to kind of like thing. So I'm going to go here and just go ahead and order my Rocketbooks and send it to KP's house. So we're going to send him a Panda Edition because that's the one you should get. If you need help planning, you want the Panda Edition. If you just need help for random goofing around, then you want the Fusion Edition. That's a little better. If you need something to do some drawings, like you're trying to get, better at drawing or whatever, or you're trying to like plan out a space or something, then you're going to probably want to get the Matrix. But here is the links. These are the basic ones. Again, you can pick where you get in. The hardest part is going to be deciding on size. Yeah, if you breathe air, you'll love it. Yeah, these joints are bomb. Absolutely the bomb. Okay, before I end the show, this is when you become a creator, this is what you got to deal with, people. You got to deal with stupid mother who come up and think they funny. All right, I don't know if you know this, jackass, I'm one of the smartest people in the world. I'm not dumb enough to fall for that. And you're lucky that you're just sending stupid comments in the chat because, number one, I know you wouldn't be dumb enough to say that to my face. And number two, you need to get a life and don't go up in people's stream acting like a F-tard. okay? This is just not how we do things now. You should be better than that. We're a better space, we're better people, and we're out here changing people's life. And you got some ignorant thing to come up here and make a racist comment in my stream, you lucky I can't see you. Because trust you me, you wouldn't be dumb enough to say that to my face. I would separate your head from your mother body. Don't ever come up here again acting like that in my place, because I would ruin your life. You have no idea who you effing with. Get a life. Stupid. I normally wouldn't give you any props, but you came for it in the wrong space today, fam. I'm not that dude. Rob, be happy you don't know what happened. Thank you, Rob, for deleting the message, by the way. Anyway. You'll get an email as soon as I'm done, Glenda, but I will send it to you like directly. Don't worry. I'll get you squared away. Okay, we get ready for class. Sorry I had to take a horrible turn, but stupid people. Like, really? You're going to come at me with some ignorant, like I'm not smart enough to, come on, fam. Come on. Dude, we've been through this. I'm almost 55 years old, bruh. I done been called all the most ignorant, racist things from ignorant efforts like you. And you're going to, you got jokes. I swear to God, I wish that people would say that shit to my face. I just do. I'm not even a violent person, but I would separate them from the body. Anyway, thank you, Louise. I don't know why it just hit me today. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know why. Just too much dumb S going on in the world. Anyway, gang, we're going to be ready. And boom, let's get ready for class. Class is going to be fun. And Keely, write down what you need us to fix. We're going to get you squared away ASAP. I appreciate you guys. We're going to play some happy music. And then I'll see you guys soon. Okay, while she's singing, don't forget, Tuesday, we're going to do this again, and Pastor Keith will be here to kick it with me. If you need to figure out how to jump into class, this is the link right here. You just go to the Buy Me a Coffee page. Glenda, if you sign up, I will definitely send you the link. Gang, I will check your email for the new link, but you all know it's the same link as last week. So just come through. Class is going to be fun, gang. I appreciate you. KP, Tuesday is us, fam. Thank you. I appreciate
life when it's complex. I found love in its center. If I could live here forever, think it'd be for the better. I love the weather, even though it's fog 24/7. I love the people. This is the city I met all my best friends, and I wanna thank every brick. I wanna thank every entrance to every building that I step in this city of mine. Oh, you most my best moments in life. See, I fell in love for the first time in Golden Gate Park. I saw my first rap show at Great American Hall. I used to beg my homies for a ride across the bridge to goof off and spend the whole damn day doing whatever we want. Keith drove us down to Ike's place while we'd roll up a blunt, and me and Jack would get stoned, walk around and get lost. Don't think I'll ever truly pay back all I was lucky to get just by walking through the city.